While in Singapore, President Donald Trump tweeted out his continued attacks on Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, demanding that the phrase fair trade be relabeled fool trade. Fair trade is now to be called fool trade if it is not reciprocal, Trump tweeted Monday morning Singapore time. According to a Canada release, they make almost $100 billion in trade with U.S. Guess they were bragging and got caught. Minimum is 17B. Tax dairy from us at 270%. Then Justin acts hurt when called out. Fair trade is a movement that demands giving fair prices to producers and better conditions in developing countries. Neither Canada nor the European Union is considered a developing economy. Trump has been confused on many of the statistics he has tweeted out about trade. The Associated Press fact-checked many of the claims over the past week, including his figures that Canada and the EU are conning the United States out of trade dollars. Why should I, as President of the United States, allow countries to continue to make massive trade surpluses, as they have for decades, while our farmers, workers and taxpayers have such a big and unfair price to pay? Trump continued in a second tweet. Not fair to the people of America. $800 billion trade deficit. And add to that the fact that the U.S. pays close to the entire cost of NATO protecting many of these same countries that rip us off on trade. They pay only a fraction of the cost and laugh. The European Union had a $151 billion surplus, should pay much more for military. Germany pays 1%, slowly, of GDP towards NATO, while we pay 4% of a much larger GDP, Trump continued, without citing his source. Does anybody believe that makes sense? We protect Europe, which is good, at great financial loss, and then get unfairly clobbered on trade. Change is coming. He then closed the Twitter storm by saying it was great to be in Singapore and that was excitement in the air. Over an hour later, Trump continued. Sorry, we cannot let our friends, or enemies, take advantage of us on trade anymore. We must put the American worker first. He tweeted. It is unclear how the GOP's tax cuts to the wealthy managed to do that, however.